Now, you're probably wondering, Molly, seriously, another sports video? Well, guys, I love Texas Tech basketball, and basketball is a very big deal here at Tech, so I'm about to tell you everything you need to know when going to a basketball game. So, let's go. Of course, the first step for a basketball game is getting your basketball ticket. You usually will get emails in your Outlook at your school email that's like register for tickets at 10 a.m. Registration opens at 10 a.m. or like there's still open seats, but basketball tickets can sell out. So when you don't register, you get put on the wait list. And so when you get to a game, there's a registered line and then there's a waitlisted line. And basically everyone that is registered will get to go in before you in the waitlist line. I've been in that line before. It's not very fun watching everyone get inside and you're just kind of standing out there like, when is it my turn to get in? But if you aren't getting the emails or you don't understand the emails, one of the quickest ways that I like to do is just Googling TTU student tickets. Then you click on this. So here, this is this website and it takes you to, you click on this link right here. But if you are our first time logging in, it gives you some steps on what to do with your R number and all that. So I'm gonna go to this website and I'm going to log in. So here it kind of breaks it down. Football student tickets, basketball student tickets. Clearly we are in basketball season. Right now there are no basketball student tickets available. But here is a breakdown. So when the tickets are open, let's say this one opens the 20th, you'll just click find tickets and you can only get one ticket per student. So don't think you can get a whole row because that is not allowed. So once you get your ticket and you click that confirmation, you should get an email that's linked to your account. Mine's all linked to my Tech account. So I get those emails and it's kind of like a receipt that just says your name and that you have a ticket, that kind of thing, and that it's connected to your student ID. And then on the game day, you'll get an email that kind of looks like this that says you are registered. This one is from Oklahoma State, but it just kind of has that you are registered and it kind of gives you some instructions on the registered student line and the walk-up student line. I guess it's called walk-up, not waitlist. It was called waitlist last year, but it just tells you when the lines will open and when the tip-off happens, and then it will break down the games that are upcoming. So that is how you get tickets. It's pretty simple, it's pretty easy. You want to get the tickets when those emails come out to your inbox that say registration is open, because the tickets will sell out and then you have to sit in the walk-up line, and that's not very fun as you watch everyone else go inside. So next on our little tips and tricks of basketball games, the lines and parking. So I know a lot of people question like, what entrance do I go in? It doesn't really tell you, it just says student entrance. So when we look at the map of the USA here, here's the USA, Texas Tech, yeah, there's a little duck, lazy river. Your entrance for students is gonna be the side closest to 18th Street and facing the park. So this one right here. And when you walk up to this entrance, there's going to be two different lines. There is your walk-up line and then your registered student line. So your registered student line are the people that have the tickets that are registered. You got that email the morning of that says you are registered. So that is that line. And then there's your walk-up line for students that did not get tickets. This line tends to be shorter than the registered line, but basically the registered line, they all get in an hour before the game starts, and then once that line kind of dies down, they start letting in the walk-up students line. So you really want to be in that registered student line if you want the best seats, but sometimes it just doesn't happen and you're in that walk-up line, which is no big deal. You just have to wait a little longer. So when it comes to the lines, here's a little breakdown. The lines open 3 hours before the game. You get in an hour before the game starts. So if the game starts at 7, you get in at 6. And the line opens at 4, which is 3 hours if I'm correct mathematically. But the thing is, students at Texas Tech love their basketball, so they'll start lining up before the line even opens. So if the game starts at 7, you want decently good seats, I would say get there at like 2. And then the line opens at 4, and then you sit even there longer and wait till 6, and then you finally get in the USA. So you are sitting in line longer than you are at the basketball game, which just shows your dedication to the basketball team and how much you love basketball. So it kind of just depends on your classes, when you feel like getting there, that kind of thing. So that's how the line works. So another thing a lot of students ask about is the Raider Riot. Raider Riot is the student org on campus that kind of takes care of the student section at basketball games. They have a president, they have a vice president. It's an actual like student organization, and basically they're the ones that have the themes for the basketball games, like Red Out or Jersey Night or Wear This, and they're the ones with the flags, and they throw the beach balls in the air, and yeah, they do a lot of work for the student section. So when you do get emails, sometimes it's got the Raider Riot logo, or like sometimes they hand out shirts. So yes, Raider Riot is just a student org on campus, and if you want to join them, they do have a group me. I will put the link down below, so if you're interested you can join, but they just kind of throw out the dates and when to register. They send memes too, which are kind of funny. But if you're interested in joining Raider Riot, I'll put the link down below and you can get into that group me, and I'll also link their Instagram. But it's a fun time and they do a lot for Texas Tech in the student section. So yes, that is Raider Riot. In football, I kind of talked about what to bring to a football game. Now a basketball game I think is kind of different in a way, so I'm going to combine on like what to wear to a basketball game and what to bring to a basketball game together, because I feel like they correlate. So obviously you need to bring your ID because that's the only way you can get in. You have to scan it and set it down on a little scanner. And then you can bring water, of course, because you are screaming the whole game and you might need some water. Just make sure it's unopened because they will question it, and you know, don't want to hold up the line. So those I feel like are the necessities of things you should bring. But I'm putting what to wear with this because I have brought a pool floaty into the basketball game because it was beach themed, and yeah, so I had a shark floaty that I wore the whole time. It kind of depends on the theme of the game and how like crazy you want to be. So let's say it is beach themed and you want to bring a pool floaty, you want to bring like huge sunglasses or like a Hawaiian skirt, like do it. No one is stopping you. I think it's awesome. Show that school spirit. But if you want to be more basic or you just want to do something simple, wear that Hawaiian shirt. Don't go all out because then it's just more to keep up with. So it kind of depends on the theme of the game. If it's Red Out, maybe you want a big red hat, or you want like a big red comfy is what I wore last year. So it kind of just depends on the game, but usually the necessities is just my wallet and my ID because that's what I need. What to wear, what to bring, they kind of go together in a way at a basketball game. It just kind of depends on how much you want to keep up with and, you know, deal with during a basketball game. That is a wrap to our basketball 101 video. I hope I answered any questions that you may have, and if you have any more, you should definitely comment them down below and I can help you out. I hope to see you all at a basketball game sometime, and I will see y'all in our next video. Bye guys!